Alright, hello everybody. This is Shadow Ozera with this episode 2 of my independent vlog of tour. As some of you may have just found out that they came out with new smuggler information, which is actually really interesting and really cool. This made me want to be a smuggler myself. If you watch the video, you'll understand what I mean. Okay, first what I just seen is the gunslinger specialization. Okay, let me read you what the summary is. They say that he is the master of the trick shot, the first to die for cover, and willing to take advantage of every opportunity. The gunslinger and his dual blasters are the perfect team. The gunslinger can shoot out a man's legs to keep him from charging, blind a man so he can't get his weapons, or inflict serious injuries for maximum distraction. There's a right target for ending every disagreement, and the gunslinger knows them, just like the inside of his ship. Okay, so this specialization is the coolest of them all in my opinion. He's the gunslinger, he's the DPS guy, he's the rogue from World of Warcraft, if you ever heard of that nasty game. Oh yeah, so DPS. That's gonna be a big role in about every PvP firefight. And this is saying he can blind a man and like distract him with, well, of course the flashbang that we already know about, but dang, that's gonna be very useful against the Sith Marauders. I mean, hey, blind them, distract them, kaboom, stuns. Stuns equal win. That's like the best. I mean, how can we get better than that? Okay, now on to the next, well, now we move on to his companion called Bodar. Hopefully I say it right. He's a Wookiee, and that's just badass. He has goggles, which makes it even more badass. Okay, so this is what they talk about Bodar. They say, the mighty Wookiee warrior named Bodar has fought in every deathmatch arena from Geonosis to Nar Shaddaa. In over 100 years facing countless opponents, Bodar has never been defeated. He has bested Rancors, no way, not the Rancor stakes, Gundarks, Mandalorians, and even a Jedi in single combat. Lies. Even more impressively, he often fights without the benefit of armor or weapons. The more gullible underworld scum whisper that Bodar is an immortal creature who cannot be killed, but those who have faced him and live to tell no, he is simply the best there is. So, Bodar, he seems like a really strong companion. What he can do? Well, it's just speculation for me. So, I guess I'll just read up on that right now. Okay, key facts of him. He spent 108 years time spent in slavery. Oh, that's a long time. It's a really, really long time. So, I'm guessing he has all that experience, all the stealth that comes in with that, all the hardcore that comes with that, into one big Wookiee. Wookiees are just plain awesome. Okay, and he's won over 10,000 arena death matches. That's a lot of death matches. 10,000. Yeah. Just saying, that's a lot. Okay, and the pit fighter aliases, the killer from Kashyyyk, Death Mountain, and Bone Shatter. What? Okay, I don't know who those guys are. Hopefully you guys can fill me in on that later in chat. Prime Defense chat, primedefense.net. Okay, Bodar, epic. Now, what was the smuggler's other advanced class? I have to go back to the website because I've forgotten. Oh no. Okay, here we go. Loading. Let's go to do this. Quad core computer, hurry up. Okay, well, while we're waiting for this to load. Oh, it loaded. Okay, here we go. Advanced class. Okay. Brought me to the same page. Oh, scoundrel! Scoundrel! That's what it is. Okay, I remembered. Good job, Austin. Okay, the scoundrel. Let's see what it has to say. They say, the scoundrel doesn't have time for politeness or a fair fight. In addition to his trusty blaster, the scoundrel packed his stealth belt, a scatter gun, and a med pack. Everything he needs to get in, knock the enemy for a loop, and get out alive. Being invisible works great, but even when Sith fly through the air waving lightsabers, all they get to do is look surprised as the scoundrel's scattered guns sends them back the way they came. The scoundrel always shoots first. So wait a minute, was I wrong? I think so. So the scoundrel is the DPS, or maybe they're both DPS. I guess they are both DPS. The scoundrel seems like he's the most DPS advanced specialization of the smuggler class. The gunslinger, he's the disabler, which is just beyond great in my opinion. I still like the gunslinger the best. But the scoundrel is the most DPS, and he's the stealth, not the gunslinger. Repeat, stealth equals scoundrel, gunslinger equals disable. Good job. So, scoundrel versus gunslinger in a PvP fight in a duel, I think the gunslinger would win, just because disables are just beyond useful. Beyond useful. You can't shoot without. You can't shoot when you're disabled. Can't swing your lightsaber when you're disabled. You're gonna need the gunslingers. Also the scoundrels for the heavy DPS. Don't get me wrong. And the scoundrels can also heal. Is that gonna be a lot, or is that just gonna be like, oh, okay, you can heal me for 10 HP. Whoop-de-doo. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully he'll get to be at least a decent amount of healing. Hopefully. And they say he has a stealth belt. So I wonder what the timer is going to be on the stealth belt. Maybe there will be no timer. Huh. Who knows? So stealth belt. PvP arena. Let's see how that would be useful. Okay. Sith Juggernaut. Stealth belt on the smuggler. Scoundrel. Can't swing a lightsaber at nothing you can't see. Stealth belt equals win. So let's just hope the stealth belt will, I don't know, give him some critical shot the first time he shoots, or the first ability he uses. That way, upon crit hit, that'll be great. So what I'm seeing is, for the people who watched the video that came with this package, the new update, they'll be amazed that they did a really good job on the video. Really good job. It made me want to become a smuggler, actually. But I'm not. I'm gonna stay a Jedi Knight, be Sentinel, like an epic person I am. So now the question is are you gonna roll a scoundrel or a gunslinger, be the DPS, or be the disabler, or are you gonna stick with the class you have now? That's the real question here. Well, seems I'm out of time because I need to do my homework. So I'll see you guys next time on the Shadow Ozera Independent Vlog, Episode 3. I'll see you then. Thank you for listening. This has been Shadow Ozera.